Daniel, are you home? Sorry, but could you open the door? It seems to be locked.
Oh, you're back. Your stuff is packed up behind the house, so take it and go somewhere else, will ya?
Huh? What do you mean my stuff is packed up? Did something happen while I was away?
Everything has been taken care of while you were gone. Also, I've already filed the divorce papers, so we're not husband and wife anymore. We're just strangers now.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Divorce papers? When did you file them? We didn't even discuss this. What happened while I was on vacation?
Sorry about that. Actually, I had already decided about this before your trip.
What? Decided before my trip? What do you actually mean?
I've actually found someone I love.
What? Someone you love? Who is it? How long has this been going on?
And she wants to marry me too, so your existence has become inconvenient.
What? Wait, are you telling me you've been cheating?
Don't call it cheating. I'm seriously in love with her, so this is definitely not cheating.
What? How is it not cheating when you're seeing someone else while we're married? That's literally the definition of cheating, Daniel. How long has this been going on? Is it someone I know?
It doesn't matter how long. What matters is that I finally found my soulmate. Anyway, I'm divorcing you and creating a happy home with my new girlfriend.
What? You can't just decide that on your own. We need to talk about this face to face. I'm your wife.
That's that. Unfortunately, you are no longer needed by us. Mom and Dad are also blessing my marriage with her, so the annoying ex-wife should just disappear somewhere.
What? Your parents knew about this? Are you saying they helped you plan this while I was away?
They've been supportive from the start. My new wife is perfect in their eyes. So anyway, take care. Hope you find someone good too.
Daniel, you can't be serious. Open the door right now and let's talk about this properly. Hello? Daniel? Answer me! I'm not leaving until we talk face to face about this. I'm going to keep calling until you answer. Daniel, pick up your phone! This is our home too. You can't just lock me out like this. Hey, Lisa! Stop making my son's phone ring over and over. It's so annoying. Oh, Margaret, you were home too. Then please explain to me what's going on. Suddenly being told to leave the house. What does this mean? If you want an explanation, my son Daniel already gave you one, didn't he? Daniel has found someone more important than you. More important person? You mean his affair partner, right? How can you not only overlook your son's affair, but even celebrate it? How can you be so completely inappropriate? Whatever you say now is too late. You should have made yourself more valuable when you had the chance. Being a mere housewife wasn't enough. Made myself more valuable? I did everything this family asked of me. My son has already registered his marriage with his next wife, and we've actually started a new life together. There's no place for you anymore, so give it up. You suddenly recommend that I go on vacation. I thought it was strange. This is terrible, planning all this while I was away. That vacation suggestion wasn't out of kindness. It was to get me out of the house so you could plan all this behind my back. It worked perfectly, didn't it? You were so excited about that spa retreat, you didn't even suspect a thing. Let me into the house! Look me in the face and explain everything properly. No way, Lisa! Are you still in front of the house? Of course I am! I won't leave until I'm satisfied with your explanation. If you won't open the door, I'll force it open!
Stop it, you violent woman! I've already put the house up for sale, so don't damage it!
What? You put it up for sale?
Exactly what I said. We put that house up for sale and bought a new one.
What? That's our family home! How could you do that without even telling me? And you bought a new house? Where? When did all this happen?
We've been carefully planning this so you wouldn't find out. It was even hard to have meetings with the construction office without you noticing.
You've been sneaking around behind my back the whole time, so all those times you said you were going shopping or visiting friends
were actually visits to our beautiful new home. The construction company did such wonderful work. And while you were on vacation, our new home was completed. It was so fun moving in with the whole family.
Family? I was part of your family too. I've been with Daniel for years. I thought we were building a life together.
Are you still saying things like that? Lisa, you're not family anymore. You're my son's ex-wife.
You can't just decide that on your own.
Now we can finally say goodbye to that useless housewife ex-wife.
What? Useless? After everything I've done for this family?
You know, my new daughter-in-law is unlike you, a housewife. She's a civil servant who works hard. Times have changed, and we don't need housewives who just laze around all day.
That's cruel. As a live-in daughter-in-law, I took care of all the household chores for everyone. I cooked, cleaned, did laundry, and looked after everyone's needs daily.
Huh?
Even when I was told to cook different meals for each family member, I made separate dishes for everyone without complaining. Remember how you wanted fish, but Daniel wanted meat, and your husband needed a low-sodium diet? I prepared everything separately every single day. I haven't had even a single minute to laze around since I got married.
Listen, that's just what's expected of a housewife. Don't act proud about doing what's expected, okay?
What? So all my efforts meant nothing to you? All those years of service?
Besides, no matter how much housework you do, it doesn't bring in a single penny. So obviously the best daughter-in-law is one who earns money outside the home. She's a civil servant, so she gets huge bonuses every year. We can all go on hot spring vacations annually.
It seems I'm completely discarded. I've been serving without complaint all this time, but I never thought I'd be thrown away like this.
This is the fate of a useless wife. Oh, by the way, even though we're divorced, there will be no division of assets, so please don't contact my son Daniel again.
What? No division of assets? You can't do that. That's not how divorce works.
Well, goodbye.
Wait, what do you mean there will be no division of assets? Since we're divorcing, you should properly pay what's due.
What's due? You're lucky we aren't charging you rent for all those years you lived under our roof.
Division of assets is a marital right. Since you've divorced me on your own and kicked me out of the house, at least follow proper procedure. I've contributed to this household for years. I'm entitled to my fair share.
What are you talking about? We've been taking care of a parasite all this time, so that offsets the costs, obviously.
What? A parasite? Is that how you see me after all I've done?
We've been supporting a housewife who couldn't earn money, so we're offsetting that with your living expenses until now. Food, utilities, clothing, we basically paid for everything. That's worth more than any division of assets.
No, what are you saying? Please give me a proper division of assets. I can also even claim compensation for the affair. I know my rights, Margaret. What you're doing is illegal.
Compensation for the affair? You were probably cheated on because you weren't attractive enough. How dare you say such things?
What did you say? Are you blaming me for your son's infidelity now?
Listen, we've been supporting a useless daughter-in-law for years. Instead of saying thank you for everything, you're demanding money. How greedy can you be? Just take your belongings and disappear.
This is sad, but it seems you absolutely don't want to pay.
We've already put the house up for sale, so you have nowhere to return to. Just disappear, my son's parasite!
Well then, take care.
Don't ever show up in front of us again! Long time no see! Lisa, how have you been doing?
Margaret, is that you? Why are you contacting me after a year? What do you want? I've finally gotten my life in order.
Actually, I was thinking of letting you remarry my son Daniel.
Huh? You must be joking. After everything that happened, you expect me to remarry Daniel?
Actually, right after that, my son's company suddenly went bankrupt. We've had our own difficulties, too.
I don't see how that concerns me anymore.
Things haven't been going so smoothly for us since you left, you know. We thought we could manage the new house mortgage with my daughter-in-law's salary, but civil servants earn surprisingly little. So, after many arguments, they finally ended up divorcing.
So why come to me? You said you didn't need a parasite housewife, right? If you're looking for a new wife, try elsewhere. I remember very clearly how you called me useless and threw me away.
Oh, come on, don't dwell on the past. Families fight sometimes, right? Besides, being a housewife is old news for you, isn't it? I've heard about your current job.
Heard what?
Lisa, I heard you're making a lot of money now. I heard you're earning a lot working as a nurse.
Oh, I see. So that's what this is about. So, you found out I'm working as a nurse and now I'm suddenly valuable to you again?
Sheesh! If you had a qualification to earn money, you should have told us earlier. If I had known that, I wouldn't have let the divorce happen in the first place.
You know I was working as a nurse before marriage, but you all forced me to quit, saying a wife belongs at home. Don't tell me you have forgotten about that too. You specifically told me that no daughter-in-law of yours would work outside the home. You just made me quit my job, and I had no choice but to become a housewife.
Oh, was that so? But this time we won't make you quit, so don't worry. My husband and I have just retired, and everyone's in trouble. To be honest, things haven't been going well financially with our family. Daniel has been struggling to find stable work for quite a while.
So you're saying that you all want to be parasites on me? Is that it? You want me to support all of you with my nurse's salary?
Don't say such mean things. I'm saying you can come back to us again. Isn't that great news for you too?
Huh? Great for me? Just tell me, how exactly would that benefit me?
We already kicked out the civil servant wife, so now you can come to our new home immediately. Aren't you lonely living by yourself? You can have a family again. With your nurse's salary, I'm sure the mortgage and all our living expenses can be covered. Meanwhile, my son Daniel will properly find a job and everything will work out just fine for us.
At someone else's expense, though. So I'll be paying for everything while waiting for Daniel to probably find a job?
A wife should sacrifice for her family. Besides, Lisa, you like serving without complaint, don't you? So it shouldn't be a problem for you to sacrifice yourself.
Excuse me?
Anyway, you'll remarry my son Daniel, right? Daniel says he wants to eat your cooking again, and the whole family welcomes you. We'll accept you as family again. Besides, you're a divorcee, so decent men probably aren't interested in you anyway, so returning to your original place is the best option. Take my advice. At your age, this might be your last chance at marriage, so be grateful that you can marry my son again. We're even inviting you to our new home, so I won't take no for an answer.
All right, if that's the case, I understand. Let's all live together again.
Oh my, really? You'll live with us again? See, I knew you'd come around. Deep down, you must have been hoping for this.
However, I might occasionally get violent, but if that's okay with you, then it's fine.
What? Get violent? What do you mean by that?
But wait, actually, I don't want to remarry right away, so let's start with a trial period of living together. I'll go ahead and pack my things and come over next week.
Wait, Lisa, did you just say you might get violent? Does that mean you'll be physically abusive to us?
After my divorce, I started going to a boxing gym to relieve stress. I'm known for my punching power, so I hope we get along.
Wait, that doesn't answer my question at all. Why would you want to hit us?
When you see bugs in the house, you swat them, right? It's just the same thing. From now on, I'll swat any parasites I see appearing in front of me.
Huh? Are you comparing us to bugs? That's incredibly rude.
So you all must try hard not to be considered parasites by me, okay? Oh, but if I think this person is a parasite depending on my earnings, I'll just swat them really hard.
This isn't what we had in mind at all. We just wanted to welcome you back into the family.
Don't worry, I won't do anything if you're not parasites. There are plenty of things you can do, like taking the initiative with household chores, finding a job, and working. Daniel can look for work every day, and you and your husband can handle the cooking and cleaning. That seems fair, right? Let's all work hard not to become parasites.
Wait! What is this? I absolutely don't want that! Why should we take the initiative with housework? Housework is a wife's job, isn't it?
What? You're still planning to leave the housework to me? You want to rely on my salary and make me do all the housework? Are you insane? You do realize I'll be working full shifts at the hospital, right? Sometimes 12 hours a day. And you still expect me to come home and cook and clean for everyone in that situation? You've retired, so you two are at home, right, Margaret? And Daniel is currently unemployed and has time, right?
Well, yes, but housework is still a wife's job, you know.
There's no way we could live together with that attitude. So, you want me to work full-time as a nurse, pay all the bills, and then come home and serve all of you? That's not a marriage. That's slavery. I'm sorry, but I'll have to cancel this trial living arrangement. The three of you, your husband, and Daniel, can work hard to pay the mortgage yourselves.
Wait! I get it! We'll do the housework, so don't say that! Daniel will cook, and my husband will clean. I'll do the laundry, so please try the trial living arrangement. Just please come live with us.
Are you sure about that? Because I won't tolerate any complaints once I move in.
Yes, we promise. We'll all work together as a family.
Well, in that case, let's give it a try. I'll come next weekend.
Wonderful! We'll prepare your room. I'll tell Daniel the good news.
I'll see you next weekend then. Looking forward to our new arrangement.
Just get out! Living with you is just unbearable! I can't stand this anymore!
Huh? Margaret, what's suddenly wrong?
My body is in ruins because of you. We don't need such a violent daughter-in-law in our home, so just get out of this house now!
Please don't say things that cause misunderstandings. Considering your age and build, I'm just hitting you with a paper fan, right? It's hardly what anyone would call violence. It doesn't even leave a mark.
Even a paper fan hurts, and the sound of it is scary. I just hate it. Being constantly watched and criticized. Being hit whenever you decide we're not doing enough. Hitting us multiple times a day. This life is unbearable.
You get hit multiple times a day because you keep acting like a parasite, Margaret. You barely do any housework, and the one time you cleaned the bathtub, you said, "I worked hard, so give me $100 as pocket money." Of course you deserve to be slapped with a paper fan. If you fulfilled your responsibilities without trying to get rewards or skip out on them, you wouldn't get hit at all. It's as simple as that.
What parasite? How dare you call me a bug?
But Margaret, you called me a parasite too, remember? Did you forget about that? What goes around comes around. When you kicked me out a year ago, you said I was a parasite who brought in no money. Now I'm bringing in money, and you're the parasite not contributing at all. Ironic, isn't it?
Ugh. That was a different situation. You were just a housewife then.
And what are you now? At least I did housework. You can't even do that properly. You're below that.
We don't need a daughter-in-law like you. This trial living arrangement is immediately terminated. We had such hopes for this arrangement, but you've made it impossible with your tyrannical behavior. And I won't allow you to reconcile with my son Daniel either, so just get out. Get out of our house right now.
Got it. Then that will be $10,000.
What?
That's the cost of taking care of parasites. I actually had to look after 3 parasites. I don't mind if you kick me out, but you need to pay me the fee properly.
What are you talking about, you stupid ex-wife? We're absolutely not going to pay anything like that. If anything, you should pay us for the emotional distress you've caused.
But remember, that's what you all said to me, right? Despite unilaterally filing divorce papers and throwing out my belongings, you didn't give me any division of assets, right? You said it was offset by the cost of taking care of a parasite. So now I'm using your own logic. I've been supporting 3 parasites, so you definitely owe me money.
Well, I might have said something like that, but as much as $10,000? We've only lived together for 2 weeks, you know.
I lived with 3 parasites for 2 whole weeks. I think this is a reasonable amount for enduring that stress. I've been paying the mortgage, utilities, groceries, and everything else while the 3 of you contributed almost nothing.
What? We're not paying you a cent. You can't make us.
Well, if you don't want to pay, that's fine too. Then I'll just claim the division of assets from the divorce.
Division of assets from the divorce? But the divorce was finalized a year ago. There's no way you can claim division of assets from so long ago.
I see you really don't know about these things. The period for claiming rights after divorce is said to be 2 years.
Huh?
So, I can claim division of assets even if a year has passed since the divorce. The law gives divorced couples up to 2 years to settle property matters. Did you really not know about that? Wow, I was so happy when you came back to me. Talk about a moth flying straight into the flame. Or should I say, a parasitic moth flying into the flame.
What? 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 You can't be serious! That's impossible!
At that time of divorce, I was suddenly thrown out. Since I didn't even know where your new house was, I couldn't claim compensation for the affair or anything. The patience I had for swallowing my tears for a year has finally paid off. I consulted with a lawyer months ago. He told me I had rights, but I had no way to find you at all. But now I know your address and everything, so I can claim whatever I want. Thank you so much for inviting me to this trial living arrangement.
Grrrr! So that was your plan all along. That's why you agreed to the trial living arrangement so quickly.
When I thought I could finally claim compensation from you, living with parasites was nothing. 2 weeks of discomfort for what could amount to thousands in compensation and division of assets? That's a bargain!
Ugh! You're bluffing. There's no way you can make such claims after all this time.
Well, we'll see about that. Oh, and don't worry, I'll pack my own things and leave this time. So rest assured, unlike how you treated me, I won't throw your belongings outside or change the locks. Oh, and it's useless to try to run away. During these 2 weeks living together, I figured out each of your account balances and everything else.
Huh? You looked through our personal financial documents? That's an invasion of privacy!
I needed to know what I'd be entitled to, and now I do. The new house, your savings, Daniel's investments. I know about all of it, every information I needed. I'll be hiring a lawyer and claiming everything promptly, so it's in your best interest to pay up quietly.
What? No way! This can't be happening! You tricked us!
Well then, thank you for everything. I'll be in touch through my lawyer. Have a nice day. Whether the words, "I'm hiring a lawyer," were effective or not, they quietly paid all the compensation and division of assets in cash at once. The three of them later had to give up their new home due to financial difficulties, and now they're apparently working at some factory, living modestly in the company dormitory as a happy family of 3. By the way, I found that my ex-husband's family home site was being sold at a super discount, so I used part of the compensation to purchase it, and then I built my own ideal house there.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.